Git was created by Linus Torvald and is distributed under open source license. Let's start with the basic terminal command. So when you write pwd, it gives you the path to the current working directory. When you type cd and the name and the path of the directory you want to go, you go there. ls is short for list. ls-l-a gives you a lot of information about the writing permissions and the total number of files in the directory you are in. Once you've installed Git, you will have access to the basic manual and some help commands. If you want to have access to more precise help, type git help and the name of the command you want some precise help on. It will be very verbose, and type Q to exit the help. One other very useful command in the terminal is mkdir, which means make directory. It will create a directory with the name you type in. Now we can set up variables for Git. For that, type git config --global user.name and then into quotes type your username. This username is not the same username as GitHub. It's only for writing commits. Then you can add the global variable user.email. And now you are set up for creating your first repository. You can have different users, and if you want to edit value system, you add ---- system instead of global. So now go to the directory you want to create your first repository, created by mkdir and the name of the repository. Go inside it with cd, and now you can init your Git repository with git init. Here is our first repo. A repository is a data storage location organized in groups. Now you can create your first file inside with touch and the name of the file and edit it with nano and the name of the file. You go inside it and add some lines. And now if you want to add this file to our repository and index, you need to type git add and the name of your file. Now it's added to the index, and then you need to do a commit. A commit means a transaction that is ended and that the change is permanent after that. So after commit, you type -m and then you put your comment, which will explain what the commit added. You need to add every file to the index before you can commit it. If you have many files to add, you can just type git add space and dot. It will add every new file to your index. Then again, you need to commit your add. Now to see what happened to your repository, type git log. A commit is a permanent change, but you can revert a commit with the command git commit and the SHA of the commit, which is his ID. You will not revert your commit, but create a new commit which makes inverted change. Now we would like our repository to work with a remote like github.com. So go to your account and create a new repository. This time we will name it my second repository. You will then need to pass into your terminal the address where the repository is situated. Now go to the directory where you want to create a new directory containing your repository and type git clone and the address of the repository. This will copy the exact same data on your local machine. You can now work on your first file and create modifications. You need to add your first file to the index of the repo and then commit the changes. If you want to send the changes you made to the online repository, you need to type git push and then origin and then the name of the branch which you are working in. By default, the first branch is named master. Then you enter your username for the website github.com and your password. As you can see, we've uploaded our changes. The two different users you can see in the log are firstly the one who created the initial repository and secondly the one who cloned the repository and sent it back by making a push. If you want to get the last version of the repository from the remote, you type in git pull and origin and the name of the branch you want to get. So by default it's master. As you can see in the log, this line has been changed by another user than the one we are. So we can correct it, and if we want to send back the correction, we will first do a commit and then push our commit to the remote. So with this command, we can update every file that is already in the index. We did commit our change, and now we can push it. Here are a few basics if you want to work with branch. If you want to see which branch you have, just type git branch. If you want to create a new branch, you type git branch and the name of the branch you want to create. As you can see, with typing git branch, we now have two branches. If you want to change the branch you are working in, you type git checkout and the name of the branch. Working with different branch will make the modification you do in this branch only in this branch. If you want to merge two branches, meaning adding the modification from one to the other, you type git merge and the name of the branch you want to be merged with the current branch you are working in. And then you can push the modifications. When you go to the website github.com, you can see every changes that has been made in every commit. For instance, now my master branch is up to date. I want now to work on my newly created branch, new function, and add a new text into it. I use touch to create the file, and then I add the new file to the index of the branch. Now I can commit the changes of the branch new function. Now I push the changes of new function to the remote, meaning that the new file will be uploaded but only on the branch new function and not on the branch master. Now we want to add the file we created in the branch new function to the branch master. So we go in the branch master and then we will merge the new function into master by typing git merge and the name of the branch we want to get in our current branch. As you can see in our master branch, our new file is not here. Now, if we push the last changes we made, meaning merging new function into the branch master, we will see the new file appear in the branch master. Just refresh the page, and now our file is here. You can easily see every commit from the GitHub website. If you want to collaborate with many people on the same project and allow them to make push and pull easily, you add collaborators on the GitHub interface.